up, YouTube? G4TV is cool here. As you can tell by the title of this thing, I know it sucks. I'm going to be working on one, actually. Finally, I'm going to be making some good, solid videos. I'm going to be trying to save up for a video recorder one day, or maybe a digital recorder. Anyway, this is deck profile time. I decided to do one that's a bit of a classic for me, and I actually updated it quite often. So, sorry. No surprise, Samurais. You know, Samurais are actually coming back. Anyway, I'll just explain the deck. 2 Shoguns, pretty standard, really good beater, 2500 attack, can pretty much stop spells and traps, 1 per turn. 3 Grandmasters, pretty standard actually. 3 Zanji, beater, 1800 attack. 2 Yaichi, MST Destroyer, come on. Basically your Royal Oppression, your Royal Decree, any face-up spells, traps, getting rid of guy. Spirit of the Six Samurai, okay, pretty much a good free Grandmaster equipped to him, 2500 attack. 1 Iroh, face-down destroyer of everything. 1 Nasashi, double attacker, usually a game winner. And 1 Hand of the Six. I'm going to try and get another one. Spells, 3 Gateways, pretty standard. 3 Book of Moons, another card standard. 2 Pot of Dualities, great card. 2 Six Samurai Uniteds, I run 2 because it's just more easier to run that, and also it just makes it easier to run the deck, because I don't like drawing into it that much. Then you got Enemy Controller, Monster Reborn, Giant Trunade, Dark Hole, Reasoning, and Rhoda, Reinforcements of the Army. You got 2 Trap Stuns, 2 Double-Edged Sword Techniques, 2 Deep Prisons, 1 Solemn Warning, and 1 Solemn Judgment. Then for side deck, you've got DD Crow, 6 Samurai Iroh with the darkness in him. It's just basically, I use him, I'll explain everything later. 1 Chancellor, Shin's Chancellor, Consecrated Light, Solidarity, Scrolls of the Six Samurai, My Body as a Shield, Nobleman of Crossout, Burden of the Mighty, and Traps, 2 Threats, 2 Bottomless, 1 Mirror Force, and 1 Royal Oppression. Alright, down to explaining the deck. The deck is basically run by protecting the Samurais right at the top, because Samurais aren't really that strong on their own. They're a team. They work together. And it basically focuses on swarming the field pretty fast and just basically preventing my opponent from summoning synchro monsters. And it does a pretty good job at it. Alright, I'll explain some of the cards. Reason why I run 3 Zanji, just because he's a real good beat stick, and the fact that he's 1800, and he's also just a 6 Samurai that has one of the highest attacks. Grandmaster 3, pretty standard, you know that. Reason why I don't run MSTs, as you can tell from this deck build, and from my side deck, I don't run MST at all, is because my Yaichis are considered my MSTs. Because these guys can get rid of almost any face down, and I only run 1 Kamon because he's basically a face-up destroyer. The reason why I run 1 Spirit is because he's pretty much a dead draw right now. People used to run 2, or even up to 3, I believe. No, 2. They used to run 2 of them because of Gateway. So right there. Because Gateway was so good back then, but now people are getting smart. They're running books. They're running almost anything to stop Grandmaster. But nowadays, people don't worry about 6 Samurais, and this deck runs pretty good. I've been updating it over and over again. Anyway, 2 Pod Dualities, it's just to set up all the combos I can come up with the deck. Special summoning isn't really a big factor of this deck. It's more or less field control, and that's what I like about this deck, is it has good presence. 2 Uniteds is because, like I said before, I don't like drawing into it at a bad time. Anyway, 1 Econ, I like Enemy Controller quite much. It's one of my favorite spells. 2 Double-Edged Sword Techniques are basically my Call of the Haunted. like the trap card, but I like it solely because I want to run it with hand and spirit. Those are the only two cards. As long as I have Grandmaster in my hand, special summon those two, special summon Grandmaster, then use hand's ability and tribute Grandmaster, equip spirit to hand, and then have spirit and then attack, draw a card, have spirit die. You basically lose, I think you lose some life points, but not a lot, because spirit would actually protect hand. So it's not too bad. So Double Edge is actually could be a really good card, plus it gets set up for Shogun as well. And Deep Prisons are just basically good cards because they get rid of Synchros. Solemn Warning, another good card. Stop Summonings. Solemn Judgment, stops anything. To explain these, I'm going to probably change this and this up for Effect Veilers because I don't like Consecrated Light that much. I think it's pretty much died along with Black Wings. Well, Black Wings aren't dead. They're still pretty good. DD Crow 1, just because I like to get rid of graveyards sometimes. Iroh 1, because there's some good builds that use quick draw variants with super hamsters, so I'm going to get rid of those. Solidarity, they're all warriors. 6 Scrolls of the Samurai, who knows, Mirror Match. Burden the Mighty, all week. I can power them all up. Or awaken them all up. Threatening Roars, protection. Bottomless, protection. Mirror Force, protection. And Roll Oppression is just there. That's about it. Rate, comment, subscribe. I promise for more videos in the future. Thanks a lot for watching. Oh, the extra deck. Sorry, didn't mean that. Extra deck is more or less consists of synchros like Rose Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Iron Chain Dragon, Ranax, Stardust Dragon ×2, Goyo, Colossal Fighter. Oh, these are for other. There's others as well, like the main ones, but that's about it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. I said again. I'm out. Okay, that was stupid. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Peace.